I'm sure many of you have seen this bird before. It's called the great egret, and it's also known as the great white egret, common egret, large egret, or the great white heron. The great egret is a large bird that's almost 1 meter tall and can weigh up to 1.5 kilograms. The great egret is partially migratory, with northern hemisphere birds moving south during the winter. It breeds in colonies in trees close to large lakes and reed beds or other extensive wetlands. It builds a bulky stick nest. The great egret is a very successful species with an expanding range, but in the 1800s it was killed in large numbers for its plumage. Its feathers were used to decorate hats. Its numbers have since rebounded due to conservation efforts. The great egret adapts well to human habitation and can be readily seen near wetlands and bodies of water in urban and suburban areas. The great egret feeds in shallow water or drier habitats, feeding mainly on fish, frogs, small mammals, and occasionally small reptiles and insects, spearing them with its long sharp bill most of the time by standing still and allowing the prey to come within striking distance of its bill, which it uses as a spear. Although this specimen has been domesticated for quite some while, it still displays many of those aforementioned hunting behaviors. It's just standing there motionless, looking at me. Let's see how close I can get before I spook it. Okay, it's displaying typical egret behavior. It's curious, somewhat cautious. And now it's going to skulk away. Despite being trapped in a cage for so long, these egrets, like all other birds, display a certain measure of caution when humans approach and get within striking distance. Due to its unassuming all-white plumage, we often take the great egret for granted. It is a calm, quiet, and graceful bird that doesn't attract attention to itself.